Alright, everybody, welcome back to my 4-in-1 birthday special for Shaylyn, Geena, Jaron, and Tim, in which this is a take 2 of Jeopardy for Nintendo 64. Due to some technical issues, and we're going to try again. There we go.
This is Jeopardy!
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double. Categories for you are as follows.
European geography, okay. Music appreciation. Great escapes. Shakespeare characters, women authors, and finally, islands.
Make a selection.
European geography 100. This sea stretches about 2,200 miles from Iskandar in Turkey to the Strait of Gibraltar. What is the Mediterranean?
That's right. Select again.
At 9,721 feet, Zugspitze in the Bavarian Alps is this country's highest point. What is Germany?
You got it. Select again.
The largest inlet of the Danish peninsula is Limfjord, Fjord, which extends about 112 miles inland. What is Greenland?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Jutland.
Pick again.
The 25th of April bridge crosses this river in Lisbon. The Ebro?
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
The Oberon? The Tagus River.
Select again.
This isle is the largest island in the Irish Sea. Time's up. The Isle of Man.
Select again.
Great Escapes 100. In the 1910s, this magician was famous for his escape from the water torture cell. Who's Harry Houdini?
That's right. Select again.
In June 1994, Robert Shepard escaped from a West Virginia jail by braiding this teeth cleaner into a rope. Dental floss?
You got it. Make a selection.
On scores, F is an abbreviation for forte, and FF is an abbreviation for this. Fortissimo.
Make a selection.
She was 65 years old when she published her first Little House book in 1932. Who is Laura Ingalls Wilder?
That's right.
Women authors 200.
Make a selection.
Murder in the White House, her first mystery novel concerning the death of a corrupt Secretary of State. Who is Agatha Christie?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Margaret Truman.
Make a selection.
This woman who co-founded the Algonquin Round Table won an O. Henry Award for her story Big Blonde. Edna Ferber.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
Dorothy Parker.
Right. Make a selection.
Niccolo Paganini was only 8 when he composed the sonata for this instrument, on which he was a virtuoso. What is the violin?
You got it. Make a selection.
He finished his first notable orchestra work, Prelude to the Afternoon of a Faun, in 1894.
You got it. Make a selection.
Amityville, Oyster Bay, and Brooklyn are located on this New York island. What is Long Island?
That's a correct response. Make a selection.
This country's highest peak, Pico Turquino, lies about 100 miles west of Guantanamo Bay. What is Cuba?
That's right. Select again.
At 40,420 square miles, Luzon is this nation's largest island. What's the Philippines?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Islands 400. The Sultanate of Brunei is located on the northern coast of this island in the East Indies. What is Borneo?
That's right. Select again.
Mount Olympus is the highest point on this eastern Mediterranean island. Rhodes, I think so.
No, sorry. Anyone else?
Cyprus.
Select again.
Great Escapes 300. This famous Kentuckian was captured by the Shawnee in 1778, but he escaped. Who's Daniel Boone?
You got it. Select again. Answer, Daily Double.
500. In 1838, this black abolitionist and orator escaped from slavery to New Bedford, Massachusetts. Who was... Who's Harriet Tubman? I don't know.
Sorry.
It was Frederick Douglass.
Select again.
In 1814, this pirate's base in Bonaterra Bay was destroyed by the U.S. Navy, but he escaped. Who is Jean Lafitte?
You got it. Select again.
Since his death, this jazz composer and band leader's son Mercer has led his band. Duke Ellington?
You got it. Make a selection.
After a Norwegian state funeral, this composer's remains were sealed at a cliff overlooking a fjord. Who was... Edvard Grieg?
That's right. Make a selection.
Her book, The Proud Tower, describes the world that led to the Guns of August.
Make a selection.
Whoever. This author of Ethan Frome met Henry James in Europe, and he became her friend and mentor. I don't know.
No, that's incorrect. Anyone else?
Edith Wharton.
Make a selection.
Title character who asks, "How came you, Cassio, by that handkerchief that was my wife's?" It was Othello.
Make a selection.
Of Dogberry, Catberry, or Fishberry, the one who is a foolish officer and much ado about nothing. Who's Dogberry?
Right. Select again.
Puck calls this fairy King of Shadows. Oberon.
Select again.
In Measure for Measure, Vincentio is the Duke of this Austrian city in which the play is set. He's the Duke of Vienna.
Select again.
There's no clue right there.
All right, it's time now for the Double Jeopardy round. Remember, we have 2 daily doubles in this round of play. Categories are
20th century design, capitals, famous Americans, in the dictionary, FYI, and finally, file under H.
Make a selection.
The word waltz came from waltzen, which means to revolve in this language. What is German?
You got it. Make a selection.
This word for a foreign person or a creature from outer space comes from the Latin word for other. What is an alien?
You got it. Select again.
A French word for thicket gave us this word for something a bride throws. What is a bouquet?
You got it. Select again.
An interjection that expresses childish delight, or an old form of address that's an alteration of good wife. What is goody?
That's right. Select again.
The Thompson's type of this antelope is named for Scottish explorer John Thompson.
You got it. Make a selection.
On October 3rd, 1990, the two halves of this capital city were officially reunited. What is Berlin?
You got it. Make a selection.
According to legend, this European capital was founded by a peasant named Bucher. What is Bucharest?
Right. Select again.
For a time, this capital, then known as Adel, was the largest city in the world. What is Tokyo?
That's right. Select again.
In 1927, Australia's federal capital was transferred from Melbourne to the city. What is Sydney?
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
Or is it Canberra? Yeah,
Pick again.
it's okay. The South American capital is the headquarters for Avianca Airlines. What is Bogota, Colombia?
That's right. Select again.
In 1927, he set a distance record by flying from New York to Paris without refueling. Who's Charles Lindbergh?
Right. Select again.
The oldest extant home designed by this architect was built in 1889 in Oak Park, Illinois. Who is Frank Lloyd Wright?
You got it. Select again. Answer there. One of the two daily doubles.
When Bob Ford shot and killed him in 1882, this outlaw was using the alias Thomas Howard, who was Jesse James.
That's a correct response. Select again.
In 1955, he was given command of the Navy's expedition to Antarctica, Operation Deep Freeze. Who's Admiral Byrd? No?
That's a correct response.
Richard Byrd, there you go.
Select again.
He taught chemistry for several years at Notre Dame before becoming head football coach in 1918. Who is Newt Rockne?
That's right. Select again.
File under age 200. Or twice after design 200. He designed airplanes and a man-lifting kite, but is better known for the telephone. Who's Alexander Graham Bell?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Let's go back. This often devastating tropical storm takes its name from a West Indian word for big wind. What's a hurricane?
That's right. Select again.
It's a mustache with curved ends, or the part of a bicycle it resembles. What is handlebar?
That's a correct response. Select again. Another daily double.
In computer lingo, it's someone who tries to gain unauthorized access to files. Is a hacker?
That's a correct response. Select again.
This verse form is usually divided into 3 lines of 5, 7, and 5 syllables. What is haiku?
That's a correct response. Select again.
It's the art or science that deals with coats of arms.
You got it. Make a selection.
Medical experts say this deli standard really can help cure a cold. Mom knew it all the time. What is chicken soup?
You got it. Make a selection.
On the average, one of these lasts 6 seconds. Oh, What's a yawn?
That's right. Select again.
Ounce for ounce, a red bell pepper contains about 4 times as much of this vitamin as an orange. What is a vitamin C?
That's right. Select again.
For Americans in 1992, this rose to a record 75.7 years. What is life expectancy?
That's right. Select again.
The recommended procedure to aid an adult choking victim, a slap on the back, is no longer advised. What is the Heimlich maneuver?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Painter and 2 architects designed the 1935 Studio 42 model of this for Olivetti. A typewriter.
Pick again.
The U.S. Pavilion at Montreal's Expo 67 was covered by one of these.
Pick again.
Lighter than steel, this metal is also associated with the modernist style of the 20s and 30s. What is aluminum?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Firm of Piano and Rogers is famous for this high-tech Paris landmark built 1971 to 1977. The Centre Pompidou.
All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category. And your Final Jeopardy answer is...
The flight of Our Lady of the Rockies, a 90-foot statue of the Virgin Mary, east of Butte, this state.
Let's see if our contestants were successful. What did you put down as your response? No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Tis not South Dakota.
You got it.
It's Montana. Alright, but I still win.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
So I end up with I end up with $29,508.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon. Thanks, players. Good game. So long, everybody. Let's do it again real soon.